Hi, this is Jamel with Recherche Kennels in Statesville, North Carolina. I am so excited to introduce for the first time ever a beautiful miniature Bernedoodle boy. This is Mr. Gray of Eden and Zacchaeus' litter. He was born May 20th, so he's just graduated Puppy Academy. He's enrolled in our most popular training program called Canine College, and so we know his personality very well. He has a very balanced personality. His Recherche score is 5.66, 5 being that he's middle of the road with his dependency. He's a puppy that's loving, that's sweet, but he's not needy or clingy. He can handle being by himself more than any other puppy in his litter. We call a puppy like that content. He's content to be with you, or he's content to be not with you. He's not a puppy that's just needy or clingy. On the activity scale, he's slightly outgoing. He's a 5.6 out of 10. He's not hyper, he's not high energy. He's also not a lump in the log where he won't play. He's slightly outgoing. And then he's slightly confident. He's not a puppy that's super confident and fearless, but he's also not shy and timid or having issues with submissive urination. Size-wise, he's one of the smaller boys in his litter. It is, though, very difficult always to guess the size because the parents are so drastically different. The mom is 77 pounds. The dad is 13 pounds. Yes, we did not breed them naturally. We had to do surgical insemination. So our guess in size is going to be 30, 35 pounds, up to 50, 55 pounds. If I had to put a number on him, I'd say it's closer to the smaller because he's the smaller boy in the litter, but he is tricolor. He has all three colors. He has the white on his chest. He has the beautiful brown. This is the most desired, but most difficult color to produce. Everybody wants a Bernedoodle, but looks like a Bernese Mountain Dog. So he'll shed hardly as much. He'll live much longer. He's smarter because poodles are super smart and just doing absolutely incredible. He still has that sweet personality of the Bernese Mountain Dog. Now he's able to go home after turning 16 weeks of age, which is September 9th, or 20 weeks of age is October 7th, and then Doggy Doctor is trained till 6 months of age, which is November 20th. If you scroll down, you'll see pictures of both parents, Eden and Zacchaeus. If you click on those pictures, a video will play where we summarize the parents. We talk about their health clearances. There's two things that you will see that makes us different from any other Bernedoodle breeder in the world. The first thing is the quality of our parents. They come from generations, not just the parents are health cleared, but they come from generations of health clearances and show champions. In fact, all of our Bernese Mountain Dogs was imported in from Europe. And so we have the world's best dogs. And then you combine that with our second difference is our training program. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna summarize our Puppy Training Institute, and we're gonna show off Mr. Gray in training as of today. So you can see his personality, see how well he's doing in training. And then I'll come back and let you know what you need to do to reserve him. Our Puppy Training Institute has 4 core areas. There's a couple areas that are very visible that we're gonna show you on camera with the puppy that's for sale. Some of the areas are a little bit more difficult, but the one area that's very visible to show is outside training, and the big part of that is leash training. Puppies love the pull, love the tug, love the cut in front of you, and so we train them to walk on our left side. We train them that when we stop walking, they do what's called an auto sit. That's where they automatically sit without being told, without having any hand signals. They automatically sit. That it builds respect and focus on you. A couple other areas in outside training it's a little bit harder to show is car training, and then also swim training when the weather's warmer. The second area that's very visible is obedience training. All of our trainers are certified dog trainers that's been training dogs for years. They know what they're doing. They're all certified. They all can do Canine Good Citizen. They're all very good trainers. And we work on the obedience commands of sit, down, stay, come, place, kennel, and they are trained extensively in all of these areas. Now we have 3 different communication tools we use with the puppies. We use hand signals, we use words, and then we use the training lead that we will provide you. And so as they get older, they get better and better. They can hold their stay longer, they can hold their place longer, they can hold their kennel longer. They can do it with both hand signals and words only, and so they get better and better. The place is when they jump up on the Kuranda cot. You will definitely want to buy a Kuranda cot because that allows the transition for our training to go to you. It's a wonderful command. When we say kennel, they go into their kennel on their own volition. We typically keep the door open, especially as they get older. And we train them, they cannot leave the kennel or really any other door until they are released. The 2 other areas that's a little bit more difficult that we're going to show you just generic dogs going through this. The one area is house training. We actually spend more time in house training than all the other areas combined. That's about 2/3 of the training. And this is where we work on the most important area of potty training. Of course, we're training them not to use the restroom inside and the signal eventually to go outside. A puppy at 12 weeks of age can typically hold the restroom about 1 hour during the day, whereas a puppy at 6 months can do 4 hours. The same thing is with crate training. We train them to sleep at night in their crate, eat in the crate. And a 12-week-old can typically sleep around 4 to 5 hours without having to be let out. And a 6-month-old, it's 6 to 10 hours. So obviously, the longer they're in training, the longer they can be crate trained. We also, though, while they're in house training, we train them not to jump up on us, not to chew things in the house, not to bite our hands. It's very extensive. And then the last area is socialization training. Many people worry about getting a trained or older puppy is that they won't bond. Well, because of our socialization program, our puppies bond very quickly. In fact, we've never had a client complain about that. And so in our socialization, we're training them not to be afraid of thunderstorms. We're training them not to be afraid of the hair dryer, of the blow dryer, of a vacuum cleaner. We have a TV in our puppy training area, in our house training area, where we're socializing them. They go on field trips when they get older. We work extensively on them being handled. We have 20 plus people that work for us, so these puppies are handled by multiple people and they're socialized extensively. That is our Puppy Training Institute. Now, if you're interested in this puppy, read through this entire page. If you scroll to the bottom, you'll see pictures that we just took. Right above the pictures are the prices for each training level. Now, some people do have a hard time finding the prices, so in this video, we're gonna show you where prices are found on a typical page. But the prices you see in this video may not be this exact puppy. You do need to look at their page. And then right below this video is a link that says, click here to fill out puppy application. Click on the link, fill it out. We will respond to you within 24 hours. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video of Mr. Gray from Eden and Zacchaeus' litter. Thank you so much, and God bless.